Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are crushing it in life. I hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video, I'm reviewing my G63 and everything that I think is wrong with this truck. Now, this is the top of the line AMG G63 that Mercedes built and that Mercedes has to offer. Until the Lamborghini Urus came out, I believe that this was the most luxurious SUV you could have. I don't think it competed with the Porsche Cayenne, and I definitely don't think it competed with the Range Rover Vogue. A lot of you may disagree with me on that, but I truly believe that this was a superior vehicle just because it has such a presence and such a history. AMG did such a great job building this truck. But in today's video, what I am talking about is I am talking about the 5 problems, the 5 issues that I have with this truck. This truck has many issues. I'm here to discuss 5 of them, and why don't you guys follow me and I'm gonna show you what the first issue is. I mean, the truck is absolutely beautiful, you know, it sounds really nice, but it does have its issues. The first issue that I noticed on this truck when I bought it was, look at this, no cup holders, guys. The cup holder is this basketball hoop type of product, and I think Mercedes was very smart when they created this. Just because I think your drinks can flop around while you're on uneven terrain, but it's ultimately useless for the driver who sits over here. If you're a driver, you're not going to put a drink here and reach out to it and be able to access it easily. I think this is totally useless. I don't know why they even bothered inventing or putting this over here. The other thing is, there's 2 more cup holders right here, as you can see. Totally useless. When the hell would you open this piece to use 2 cup holders? Now, of course, what I ended up doing is I had to bring my own cup holder, so I actually bought this piece off of Amazon. Not very expensive. It actually matches the leather on the G63, and so I had to buy this piece and, you know, and insert it, and that's kind of what I did. And that's what I did to kind of solve that issue. But that is a big issue. Nobody buys a $120,000 truck and then doesn't provide us with cup holders. Come on, Mercedes. I'm sure the newer G-Wagons probably have a better spot for cup holders after this. The second issue I have with the G63 is, of course, as a lot of you know, the sunroof. The sunroof is almost useless just because you can't open it in 2 pieces like you could on most luxurious SUVs. It doesn't stretch out back all the way like it does and, you know, give us like a panoramic feel. It's just either completely off or completely on. What if I just want to remove the Alcantara piece and have a little bit of sun coming into the cabin? Well, Mercedes doesn't allow for that option just as of yet. And I really think that is ridiculous at this point. I mean, it's 2020, guys. Come on, pick up the pace. Give us something, either pano or give us something where we can open the sunroof in 2 pieces just so that we can enjoy the sun. The third issue I have with the G63 is, of course, for everybody, are the back seats. I mean, as you guys can see, those back seats do not fit full adults. Hold on, let me try to get in the back seat right here and let me try to show you guys a video of me trying to get in. Now, although it may seem like I have enough room, my feet, if we had a reasonably sized passenger, will be touching this back seat. And so the back seat, there's just not enough space, even headroom. Like, Mercedes went through the trouble of creating this indent over here. But even with the indent, I kind of feel very claustrophobic. I feel very high up. And of course, that's for good reason. You know, they wanted this to be an SUV that is utilitarian, meaning you can use it for a lot of things. But sitting in the back seat in the Mercedes, you're not going to get ample room. The fourth issue I have is when you're sitting back here, guess what? There's no AC vents. The only 2 AC vents are over here in the middle. And that's the only amount of air conditioning that you're going to receive on a G63. I live in Houston, Texas. It's very hot. It often gets over 100 degrees. We have 100 days over 100 in Houston. I'd say more than 100 days of over 100 in Houston. And what I have found is that AC is actually very important when you live in Texas in general. So Mercedes could have done a better job in placing some more AC vents into the G63. There's a couple of useless features, like, I mean, there's an ashtray. Who uses an ashtray in 2020 in vehicles? Like, what is the purpose of this exactly? I don't really know. But that is the 4th issue that I have with this G-Wagon. The other thing, the 5th and final issue that I have with the G-Wagon, and a lot of you, I may get some hate for this, but what is this? Let me show you guys something. Like, what is that? I mean, I get it, but the doors are really, really hard to close. I wish the doors were a little easier. And these are just the doors, the passenger doors. If you come out to the trunk is so heavy that it often takes us a few times to close this trunk. Look, I'm just gonna try to, there you go. The G63 is really known for this heavy trunk, and it's almost impossible to close just because the trunk is so heavy. You really have to slam it shut. And I mean, most cars and most trucks of this era are just button, right? You press a button and the trunk closes, and that's it, you're done. You get to drive home, or you get to drive to work, or you get to drive to wherever you're going. You have to put a lot of energy into closing this trunk. Let me show you guys again. I mean, this is like, you have to like slam it, and now it's shut. And these are things that I think when you buy a truck that is this expensive, you shouldn't be facing these type of issues. So those are some of the issues I have with the G63. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be making more content on other stuff that I don't like on my other Mercedes-Benz vehicles. So those are some of the issues I have with the G63. Stick around, I'm going to be making a little more content on this truck and some of the other vehicles that I own. With that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys next video.